Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World. I'm here at a different time, but I'm in my regular seat. I feel more comfortable here than standing. I only sold actually one thing today. I sold something like around midnight last night, but I shipped it out. The thing I sold that I already shipped out was a pair of Ann Taylor Loft hiking shorts, and they were like cargo shorts. They even had a tie around the bottom and cargo pockets. They were olive green. They sold, let me check here. Hold on a minute. 17, they sold for $17. And I got 20% off of that, which I got. Hi, Bumblebee. Diane's here too. Carla. Hi. You're from Indiana, Carla. Okay, I'm not sure if I've seen you here before, but welcome. I could hardly believe it when I looked at my subscribers. I zipped right through 600. I think it's 701 last time I checked. It's so amazing to me that it went that fast within like 2 days. Yes, past 700. I'm zooming up to 1,000. I had a busy day today. Wednesdays is when Samantha comes and helps me out. Every other week she cleans for me, and then every other week we do something different. She was the one that helped me through my whole inventory, and she does whatever I want to do. So today I wanted to go shopping for some things that I needed. I needed chicken feed. I needed bird seed from Tractor Supply. I needed a roll of duct tape, regular silver duct tape. Yes. And so we went to Tractor Supply and got that. And then we went on to a store called Mark's. I don't know if you have them where you live. It's a little sort of a grocery store, but they have other things too. So I went in there because I needed stamps, and I didn't want to go all the way to town to the post office. So Mark's carries stamps. So I got a couple books of regular stamps. And then we got a few of the groceries that I needed in there. And then there were a couple other things that I knew were much less expensive at Aldi's, which was right across the street. So we checked in there too, got those couple things, and then came home. My dog had gone for a walk with my dog walker, Jolene. And when Jolene brings her back, she doesn't put her in the crate. She just lets her in the house because she's much better when Jolene is leaving her than when I leave her. So I checked back on the camera for when we were gone, and she was barking at the door sometimes and looking, but I don't think it was as bad as she gets when she's in the crate. So I may try she didn't damage anything or, so I think maybe I should just leave her out instead of putting her in the crate. All she does is if she, barks, she's going to just bark at the back door. So I came home and I got my GoPro camera. I ordered a new GoPro camera because I gave my old one to my daughter. And I ordered a GoPro Hero 11 Black. So I think they're up to 12 or 13 now. I'm not sure. But I couldn't decide on the 10 or the 11. But I got the 11 because they have the stabilization with the horizon. You can set it on. So no matter how you tilt the camera, it keeps it steady with the horizon. So sometimes that's important because I do plan on taking this out and doing things with it out, where I go. So when you get a new GoPro, you have to set it all up again. So I spent all afternoon. First of all, I want to apologize to whoever, it was one of my new subscribers. I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. But she asked me to do a unboxing, which I thought would be no problem. I set up my phone camera and everything to do this unboxing. It went smoothly for about 2 minutes, and then it just went to crap. So I was having a bad word day. I couldn't think of words. It was just really bad. And I had to get this opened. So I just deleted that whole thing. I'm sorry I didn't do that, what I said I would do. But I'll tell you, if you want a good tutorial, if you're going to get a GoPro, and if you want a good tutorial about a beginner's tutorial, look up air photographer or air photography. He has the most calming voice, number one, and he goes slow, and he tells you, really good description on how to do this from out of the box to setting it up. So that's who I listened to, and I just followed along with him. So yeah, it's all ready to go now. I also got a bunch of accessories because you have to have some mounts to put this on, and to carry it or to hook it to you, or I have all that now again because I had given all my accessories to my daughter. Yeah, except cake. I bought a little cake when I was out today. I didn't think it was for this, but I will have a piece of cake tonight and a cup of tea. Carla was raised in Illinois. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was raised in Pennsylvania, in Erie, Pennsylvania. I moved to Cleveland to go to nursing school, and I met my first husband in Cleveland, got married, had kids, and he's passed on now. And I also then met my husband, my second husband, Jack, who's also passed on from leukemia. He was a policeman. I was a nurse. We met, and there that went. So, yeah. 6 in the chat. Good. So, what did I sell today? I sold one item, and those pair of shorts I told you about. They counted for today, too. So, this is the tunic blouse that it's rayon. It's so soft. It's by Sanctuary, and it's a large. Has double pockets and tab roll up sleeves with the button there. And it's such a pretty pink and white plaid. Yeah, really pretty blouse. So I'm going to wrap that up, not on camera. I'm going to wrap that up, package it up, and it'll go out tomorrow. Now on Poshmark, when I was out with Samantha, when we were shopping, I got a sale on Poshmark, which I thought it wanted, and she sent an offer, which I was going to take. And then all of a sudden it was she canceled the offer. And then by the time I got home, she offered it again and right away canceled it. So I didn't know what to do. I don't know. The last thing she did was cancel, so I didn't do anything about it. I mean, she bought and canceled, or offered and canceled. I don't know if it's because I didn't take the offer immediately, but I really am nervous about taking an offer before I check to make sure I have the item. I was pretty sure I had it. I should have just hit the button and accepted it. But yeah. So that's what I've done today. Mostly, it took me all afternoon to mess around with the GoPro and get it set up. So I just listed these 6 items here. I still have to put them, I still have to go to Flip and put them onto Poshmark. So I have that to do yet today. So I really didn't put any drafts on for tomorrow. I'll have to take some pictures either tonight or early in the morning and get them drafted and put on all in one day. I usually like to have it set for, like I would have the drafts already on there for tomorrow, but I didn't. I was doing too much today. So yeah, so we got home, got the chicken feed out and put in the cans and got the groceries brought in. And yeah, I didn't get anything exciting. Well, I got at Aldi, in the case over by the freezers, they have that case in the middle and they always have sort of new stuff in there that they've never had before. They had eggplant fries. And I didn't notice them until Samantha says, "Oh, I hate eggplant." Well, I like eggplants and they look good. So I said, "Well, I'm going to get a box of these and try them." So as soon as we got home, I put some in the oven. You have to do them in the oven. And tested them, and they're pretty good, but I think I left them in the oven a little too long because they got too crispy for me. The breading was excellent, and the inside, because I cooked them too long, there wasn't much left of the inside, but I think I'll like them. I'm just gonna, they were supposed to be in the oven for 28 minutes. I think like probably 25 minutes would probably be fine, or even less. I'll have to try and see. So it leaves some more of the actual eggplant in there. Carla, you went to Aldi tonight? Yeah, you did too. Brought a red pepper hummus. Oh dear, I don't like hot stuff. That and fresh blueberries. I got my blueberries at Mark's. They had them two of those pints sizes, 2 pints for $5, and that comes out to $2.50 each. And when we went to Aldi, they wanted, I think, $2.79. They were, so I got them a little cheaper at Mark's. Yeah, which is rare, but this happened to. You know what I couldn't find anywhere? Now, I've never wanted to buy this before, but I saw somebody using this and making something that looked really good. They made sausage gravy. I don't think I've even had sausage gravy. It's sort of a Southern thing, I think. It's that white gravy with pieces of sausage in it. But I saw somebody making it, and they just put it over a biscuit, and yeah, and had some greens beside it. So I wanted to try that. So I have the sausage, and we could not find in either store, we could not find any envelopes of sausage gravy. In fact, Aldi didn't even have any jars of gravy, didn't have anything as far as gravy goes. So that's kind of strange. Everybody's out of gravy. In the 2 stores, I did buy a few things to put down in my little pantry in the basement now that I'm building. Samantha wants to start a little pantry too. So she took the stuff downstairs and she says, well, this looks better than mine. Mine has 0 in it so far. So yeah, she wants to do that too. So let's see. Not spicy at all. Oh, red bell pepper. Okay. Yeah, I like bell peppers. Your grandma was raised in the South. She made sausage, gravy, and biscuits, and greens and cornbread. Yeah. Yeah, whoever made this, I forget what YouTuber I was watching that was making this, but it looked so good to me. That's usually why I go buy things, because really I could probably go a good month or more without ever going to the grocery store except for milk and cream. Milk and cream. I like cream in my coffee. But yeah, it's watching YouTube videos about food that gets me into trouble. So I have a few more things I want to show you from the haul. I'm going to have to stand up and bring them here to the camera. And yeah, I'll show you the sort of wintry things because I want to get them on right away before people stop buying winter things. So let me get up and go get them. They're right behind me. I'm rolling over my bag here. Okay, I hope you can hear me. This is a Kelvin Klein dress. This was on one of the new racks that came out. It's all like cable stitch knit. It's in perfect condition with a flare, sort of looks like pleated, but it's a flare full skirt. And yeah, it's Kelvin Klein. And it's, I'm not sure if I saw the size in here someplace. Here it is. It's a size large. Doesn't look like a large, but it is size large. And there's no belt loops or anything. So this is it. I thought this was so pretty. And whoever I've been listening to has said that they've been selling a lot of Kelvin Klein dresses. So this is a sweater dress. I have to get this right on. This is that red plaid men's shirt that I told you I saw right away when I went in. This is heavy. It's a heavy weight. It's by American Eagle and it's an extra, extra large. So I got that because I love red plaid things. Men's shirt. And FootJoy, because a lot of men buy FootJoy because of golf season. I don't know, they relate this to golf season because they used to make a lot of golf shoes, FootJoy. So this is a large. It's just a quarter zip. Really nice condition. Little sweatshirt or whatever you call that. Now, this is I hardly ever find Eileen Fisher. Now this is a small. It says it's I forget if I saw what this is made of. It feels almost like raincoat fabric. It's ramy, elastane, and the lining is silk or silk blend, but it's an open, it's like a little coat, but it's like 3/4 sleeves. I'm not even sure what to call this. It's a jacket of some kind or a long coat, but there's no button, no ties, anything. It just, I'm not sure what to, I almost didn't get it because I wasn't sure what I was going to call it. It has a split here in the sleeves. It's just 3/4 sleeves. I don't know. What would you call this? I mean, the brand is great, but I don't know. I'll have to look this up and see if I can find one like it. But it's rare for me to find Eileen Fisher. So I had to get it. This is by Lucky Brand. It's a heavy flannel. I'm going to call this a shacket. It's all Sherpa lined. So this is real wintry. A pretty plaid. It's pretty short. It's like a cropped little jacket. I guess it's a jacket. Snap closures. But it's a Lucky Brand and it's a medium. So I picked that up because of the Sherpa lining. And I think this was the first thing that I found. And since it had little feathers coming out of it, which looked like goose down, I picked it up right away. North Face, the North Face. It wasn't until I got home that I found a tiny hole. See where that feather's coming out? There's a tiny hole here, like a burn mark, and I think it's probably a cigarette burn. I'm going to try to mend this with some threads so we don't lose any more feathers. But it's a very lightweight, like a packable type of a down. It has zipper pockets. Beautiful little coat, but that hole is probably going to be a problem if I can't fix it. So, yeah. That is what I got. That's what I'm going to show you today. 6 things. I'm going to move this rug so I can put the chair back easily. I still haven't found a rug, a big rug for this room yet. We were looking, like I said, we were looking for rugs at Costco, but they didn't have the color I wanted. Let's see, 10 in the chat. Hi, everybody. Linda Dorman. Car coat or knee-length coat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could call it that. There's no, it's just open. Yeah. Yeah, that was a big haul I got. So I'm just showing a few things at a time. And then I'll take those up, and those are the things that I'll put on for tomorrow. I know, I love that Kelvin Klein dress too. I picked it right up when I saw the dress, and then when I saw Kelvin Klein, I thought, oh, good, because I hadn't been picking up Kelvin Klein anymore. And then somebody talks about getting Kelvin Klein dresses all the time. It could be Kaylee Eileen, that talks about that brand. Yeah. So hopefully I can get the rest of these items put onto Poshmark tonight, and then tomorrow. You know, I often wonder why I can't get anything accomplished in a day. I know I'm much slower than I used to be, but you know, if I just get up an hour earlier, I think that would work for me. You know, I get up 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning. If I would get up at 6:30 or 7, I would have a whole extra hour. And really, I don't need to stay up till midnight every night. I don't know why I do. I get stuck watching YouTube videos. I very rarely can find a movie that I want to watch. So if anybody has watched any good movies lately, let me know, because I can't find any good movies. I've been watching old, I forget where they are. They're either on Prime or Netflix, but the old Monk series that used to be on TV, I watched all those when they were actually on. And now I'm sort of, if I don't find anything else to watch, I watch one of those. Yeah. I haven't watched the new movie. I think it's Monk's Last Case or something like that. But you have to pay for it unless you get a subscription to Peacock. And I don't have a subscription to that. So, I don't know. 12 people. Hi, everybody. I have 700 subscribers. Oh, that's hard to believe. I went so fast when I've been at 500, you know, in the 500s for probably 3 years. Thank you all. Anybody that has joined and subscribed. Yeah, I'm really doing this every day, trying to get to 1,000. And it's not for the money, because I won't be making anything, even 1,000, but it's just something I've wanted, you know, and I think you have to be on here all the time in order to get this. So yeah, 701. I know. It's so unbelievable. So I am going to close for now. I'll be on tomorrow. I would like to experiment with different times of the day. I know now I'm sort of been on 3 times at 7:30. I probably shouldn't jump around, but tomorrow, what was I going to do tomorrow? I may do something, if I can do something with my GoPro camera. Maybe I'll film how I photograph upstairs. See, now I have another camera. I couldn't do that before because I was using my camera, my phone, to photograph the inventory. You know, I pushed that flashlight button. I've almost blinded myself a couple times. But now I have my little GoPro, and they all sort of work the same. So I had one before. I sort of know, if I don't get fancy, I sort of know how to work and just film that type of thing. But I'm really happy to have this back again, especially since it has a front facing screen. That was the big thing that I wanted. Yeah. Live life. Yes, I saw that when you joined. I saw that name. I remember that name because it had ET at the end. Live life, ET. Yes, you're one of the 701s. So I will close for now. I will be on sometime tomorrow. I don't know, Bumblebee, do you think I ought to just stay at this? I'd like to try morning to see if that would be better for me. Or I'd like to try, during the day. I'd like to save during the day though for just recorded videos to put on when they go on. But as far as showing what I sold, I'd have to do it all differently if I did it in the morning. I think it would make me too nervous not to pack things up the night before. But that's just me. I don't know. If you don't see me live, it'll be recorded on YouTube. So I will say good night to everybody, and I will see you sometime tomorrow.